So the government is committing $70 million over 5 years. And the first 1 or 2 years, they provide more. And then they request a matching fund from industries, also from academia. And this matching fund must be as large as the government money, and they request us to increase more. Say 1 to 1.25, 1 to 2, and the larger is better. This actually an additional funding from industry is really actually boost the whole institute activities. Year 1 and 2, we have some government guaranteed money, but I know from 2, 3, 4, 5, and we expect that the lots of industrial contributions and fuel these activities. So we have some fee structure. We have 4 levels. Top level, tier 1 industrial partner is to provide $100,000 cash per year for 5 years. Also, we request some type of in-kind contribution, $250,000 per year. This may be very flexible, including the personnel, salaries, or equipment, or specific project and fees and whatever. Tier 1 is able to get the 1 seat at the sort of a steering committee of this whole program, that they can voice more directly to direct the directions of the research effort. Tier 2, they don't need such seat at the governing committee. Instead, Tier 1 and Tier 2 both can access and use intellectual properties, as I mentioned, and $140 million of valuable research and IPs can be used. Tier 2 group, they have to pay $70,000 of cash, along with the $200,000 of in-kind contributions. So these Tier 1 and Tier 2 are mostly for large corporations. Tier 3, we requested $25,000 in cash, and then this is something for medium scale and companies, and they really want to have more engagement with that. But I know they don't need specific access to IPs. Instead, they want to do that for specific project that they want to fund. Also, we like to engage many of the startup companies, small business enterprises, and we request only $5K per year. You can think about that this one is something like the amount of money that they have to spend bring something to a trade show or do any kind of marketing work. They do need that. Instead, joining this national network, they can actually basically market their products, and they learn the market trends. So this 5K is very much, I think, a good deal for them. So over the following 2 months, we have lots to do. The final proposal is due July 22nd. And a month before that, we would like to see the whole teams and the major contributors fixed. So by mid-June, we'd like to have your commitment to join us. In doing so, we have several opportunities so you can learn what we're supposed to do. First, on May 27th, we're going to have an industry day here at MIT. There's a whole day, the 1-day workshop. First, we provide the whole scope of this program and what the sort of a value proposition we can provide for large companies, medium and small enterprises. And then we go to kind of more small scale discussions and to learn what your needs and what your expectations are. We can even practice what the sort of project should be called every year. And you can voice us. We'd like to learn from you what is important. So now after that, we want to communicate with each of you. So if you have any questions, any concerns, please let us know. In particular, I'm representing the MIT side, and I'm more than happy to talk to you. And then we'd like to have the kind of final commitment letters to support this program by mid-June. So we don't have many days, but I know this is a great time to push this major effort towards the national level formation of robotics effort.